Well, there's the problem. Sproing! Just need a few things for this project. A couple of 9/16 wrenches, 7/16 12-point socket to get on the pinch bolts, and a couple of new springs. And 1/2-inch bar stock works great for tensioning the springs, but 3/8 socket extension can work in a pinch if you don't value your life.
You gotta release the tension on the other spring. This is a tedious process of loosening the spring cone.
This guy should be able to spin on the shaft now, and I will hand over hand loosen it up a quarter turn at a time. This takes a second. That was relatively painless. Make sure this bushing comes out or it'll cause you problems later. Next up, got to loosen up the bolts that clamp the two spring mechanisms together. So we'll loosen the pinch bolts up on this cable sprocket and get him where we can take the cable out and slide him off so we can slide the springs off. So should be able to rotate that guy around, get this cable and take it loose. Drop that out of the way. We'll poke it through this perforated channel and let it hang there. And then get this guy where he can spin freely. We'll slide him out of the way so we can slide the axle back and forth out of the bearing and not have to take it loose here, hopefully. Second verse, same as the first, a little bit faster, a little bit worse. And I will, whoops, there goes the whole shooting match. Get the cable, slide it over here, save for later. And this guy's plenty loose, so I said he is. There we go. Just want to slide it on the axle so that I can pull the whole axle this way and drop it out of the bracket on the other side. So you see the center support bracket up here. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to slide everything off the far end so I can slide everything back on and then go to the center bracket. The nice lady at the garage store told me that the left spring would usually be marked in red on the cone, and that the right spring would usually be marked in black on the cone. So just like a boat with red and green, or an airplane with red and green, the red is on the left and the black is on the right. Now we're going to reassemble this whole shooting match in the opposite order of which it was broken down. So it will be black spring, black spring going on. I'm going to go ahead and put the bushing there and send it. And the left spring going on. There you go. Get in there, you rascal. There it is. And then the pulley. And we'll send the whole axle up. I'm going to push the axle through till the wear marks kind of line up with the bearing. About yay. And we'll see about bolting these springs up to the middle. Nice thing about having a lock nut is you can tighten it with one wrench. So I see that I have the pulley on there backwards, so I'll slide the axle away and flip that pulley around, put it back on, attach the cable, and repeat for the other side. It's funny, the winding spring is pulling it back out. There, get it where I want it. All right, now we'll go ahead and put the cable back in the slot on the pulley and put the pulley where we want it and tighten down the pinch bolts. So we got that guy where we want him. Slide him over here. All right, that guy's on. We'll do the same thing on the other side. All right, that guy's on. All right, now it's time to wind it up. So I'll try and put a turn on it by hand and then use my rods and run that bad boy about 28 times, 30 times, something like that. We'll do similar for the other side and see where we are. That was almost unfortunate. I think I've got about 8.5 turns on that. We'll see where we are. One in the other spring. We may adjust this a little bit. See, my cables have come off my cones, so I'm going to deal with that. See where the cable's trying to come off. I should have taken a pair of vice grips or bar clamps or something and held this guy still. But I think I can pop the cable back on there and we'll see where we are. Cool, that guy's back up. All right, so I'm going to stick a bar clamp on this pulley to help keep this whole shooting mesh from turning while working on it. Try and get this guy sorted out while we're here. All right, got that back in the groove. Okay, rising tensions part 2. I will extract my extension / pry bar, and it's holding fast, so that's great. And we'll line this guy up. All right, let's count, see where we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wraps. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give that a shot, see what's what. Alright, I will take the clamp off and we'll see if this guy wants to come up. Alright, here goes. Alright, now let's see how heavy he is. A lot better than it was. It feels a little bit heavy though, so I think I'll wind another couple wraps on each side. Maybe a wrap on each side, see what's up. All right, so I gave it a full turn over there, but neglected to hit record. So I'll give it a full turn over here, but hopefully I will hit record. We'll know in a minute. there's the full turn of goodness. Run the screw down till it touches, screw down till it touches. And throw about 3/4 of a turn on here, see what's up. Quarter, half, 3/4, half, and 1/4 for good measure. I can feel it trying to pull it up. Well, let's cycle it through and see how it does since we sent it through its travel. Pull my bar clamp off. Feels very nice. All right, here comes the half turn out of each of them. Let's see how it behaves. Feels pretty balanced. Little pause most anywhere throughout the travel. See if I can connect the opener and see where we're at.